Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Path Through Time. I am Dakota, your PM, your DM, your GM, and sitting to my left is somebody whose favorite Pokemon is Sprigatito.
It's me, Evelyn, and to my left is someone whose least favorite Pokemon is Sprigatito.
Yeah, sure. It's me, Eli, and
Traitor.
sitting across from me is someone who's trying to memorize as many Irish folk songs as they can.
I am definitely doing that. Hi, it's me, Shawn.
Okay, hold on 1 second. That is so weird that you said that, because I've actually had an Irish song stuck in my head for the past couple days. Have you guys heard of John Kanakawa?
I have no
It's
idea
a
who that
really
is.
good song. It's like an Irish. It's not like a shanty exactly, but it's an Irish song. There is. I suggest you go listen to this on Spotify. It's really good. But I've been like listening to a lot of Irish music lately for some reason, and the one song that's been stuck in my head is John Kanakawa, and it's a really good song. But I just thought it was funny that you mentioned Irish folk songs, because I've actually been listening to a lot of Irish folk music lately.
Yeah, I heard a song once when I was in like summer camp, and somebody just started like singing it on the bus, and it went. I misheard it. I thought it was like row row the rattling bug, and I thought it was rattling bug. And then I thought I heard the bug died in the valley. Oh
ho,
Let me tell you, it's not that.
Way down in the valley, yo. I know the one you're talking about.
I do not know the one you're talking about.
At my camp, we sang it as Rare Bog, Rattlin' Bog, but apparently the more common version is Oh Ho, Rattlin' Bog.
Uh-huh.
You have a singing camp?
It wasn't a singing camp. It was a regular summer camp.
Yeah, summer camp, with campfire songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you're just
and
like at
a
my
lot of the
camp,
camp
and I was like, wait, what camp?
were.
Well, I worked at a Cub Scout camp for a few years in high school.
Yeah, a lot of the counselors at my camp were British, so I suppose maybe this person was like Irish, maybe.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to bring up John Kanakawa is big, and the reason it's been stuck in my head is, you guys know the song, I don't remember what it's called. It goes like, do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Yeah.
You guys know?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Sure
I'm
do.
pretty sure that song originated from John Kanakawa, because in the background of that music is that exact song. Like, there's a fiddle part in the background of the entire song that's just that. And I don't know how old John Kanakawa is, because I just discovered it like last week, but I'm pretty sure that song originated from the Irish folk song, which I just stumbled upon.
I'm guessing they just share a common tune, because I don't.
No, it is exact.
Yeah.
No, I suggest you go listen. It is exact.
I don't think the "Do Your Ears Hang Low" is the original lyrics to that tune.
That's the one I
don't
knew
think
from
so.
growing up.
But so this is a weird core memory for me. It's like watching Baby Looney Tunes, and they would play that song during one of the like between episode parts.
I don't think I ever watched Looney Tunes. I mean, obviously I know of Looney Tunes. I don't think I ever.
You've never watched Looney Tunes at all? I could excuse Baby Looney Tunes, because that's one thing, but you've never seen Looney Tunes at all.
I grew up on the original SpongeBob. You watch your mouth. SpongeBob is the greatest show ever.
That is
better than Looney Tunes.
SpongeBob?
That is a take that we do not have time to deal with right now. We'll deal with that
SpongeBob
later
doesn't hold
when you're not.
The show does not support this opinion.
Man,
exactly.
That's my opinion. Well, Evelyn, Jesus, Eli has a good point. We don't have time for this anymore, because we have to move on with the episode.
It's gone on way too long.
So,
we're talking about John Knackles or whatever. The recap.
Oh yeah, the recap. Guys, roll me a d4. I need to pull up my d4.
I rolled a 1.
I got my number.
You know what? I was actually prepared to have my dice out for once.
2.
I rolled a 3.
3? Evelyn?
2.
Ah, sweet. All right, Evelyn, you're doing the recap, because I also rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
We finally don't have any ties.
Yeah, right.
Yay.
Evelyn, do you remember the last episode?
Yeah. Yeah, so we started off in the tunnel, and we were exploring not exploring the tunnel, following the footsteps in the tunnel to investigate the robbery, the fact that we had been mugged before. And we came across a door on the opposite side of the track. And we all wanted to, me, Hikaru, Bruce, Sammy, and Walter all wanted to investigate the door. And actually, just Walter went across first, and he didn't touch the third rail.
Lucky him.
And yeah, and he was able to get into the. Well, he like knocked on the room door, and there was a voice from behind the room, demanding that he hand over 396 Boca burgers. Was that it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was
Very
99
weirdly
times 4.
specific. A weirdly specific number of Boca McGriddles, and
96, yeah.
yeah, and he didn't get in that way, but he actually spotted a worker coming down the track, and like took that worker's ID. That worker also happened to be a Riolu, and Walter took his ID card and pretended that he was the worker and got in. But then he the Pokemon on the other side of the door, I believe, was a Zangoose, and he fought the Zangoose, and the Zangoose won.
They both crit each other, and Riolu was knocked out immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Riolu has a name, by the way.
I mean, I don't know. We lost him, so who knows now?
Wow, Shawn does not care about Walter.
I didn't even want to look at this door. I said, let's keep going. Let's just ignore the door. And he's like, nah, door.
That is Walter's logic right there.
So the rest of us went across, tried to cross the tracks, and Shawn singed himself on the third rail, but didn't get knocked out. And
who singed themselves on the rail?
That's acceptable, honestly. I rolled the die. It's fine.
No, it was Sammy, not Shawn, that steps on
Sammy,
the third rail.
Right. Yep. And we eventually all got across to where the door was, and we somehow beat down the door. It had like 100 HP or something. And we attacked the door. And then it just opened on its own. Because it was unlocked the whole time.
Good, but you missed one thing.
What did I miss?
You thundershocked the door and sent us back onto the train tracks when the train was coming at us.
Oh, no.
That's right.
I did that, huh?
Sammy and Bruce were tackling the door, and Hikaru thundershocked it.
She's like,
and zapped us. And took away half of Bruce's health.
I'm down to 11 HP.
Oh, no.
I'm
sorry.
Sammy was low. I do remember how low.
Yeah, I didn't think Sammy was that low, but because he got hit by the rail twice.
I got hit on the rail the first time, and then the Thundershock.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Evelyn, Hikaru has hit...
Excuse me, I'm not down to 11 HP. I recycled my Oranberry to the point where I rehealed. That's it.
Oh, right. God, I forgot about that.
He regurgitated his own Oranberry.
Shawn, I had purged that from my memory. Thank you for reminding me. Oh,
did you fix how recycle works? Because I could still.
Yeah, recycle works once per long rest. There you go.
Thank you. Why did I want?
We are not having infinite regurgitation berries ever again.
You're the one that made it gross. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Well, how else is supposed to word that? Oh my goodness.
It's supposed to just magically appear again in his fur.
The effect says your held item is restored. So just boom, I got another one.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. So that's a pretty good synopsis. I think with that we can grass cut on in. Wait, is grass cut? Leaf Blade? Leaf Blade.
Leaf
Let's
Blade.
Leaf
There
Blade
you
on in.
go. That's a
Let's
move.
leaf blade on in.
We're not even going to talk about the fact that Jake's not here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. Why
So
would
you
do
guys,
that? If they haven't noticed that by now in our intros and a certain person not being here, that's on
wow.
them.
I criticized Shawn for not caring about Walter, but good grief, I completely forgot our entire co-host isn't here. So you guys might notice that Walter is. Oh my goodness, why can't I get names straight ever? You guys may notice that Jake, yeah, that's his name.
Jake, who plays Walter, is not here.
Yes, the human that is Jake, who plays the Pokemon Walter, is not in fact in this recording. The reason for that, well, if you had heard the ending, the very ending, the after show of the last episode, which, by the way, the co-hosts have not heard, so they do not know what that is.
Not yet.
You will know a couple things. One, there are actually two player-submitted characters that were introduced during that segment. One, which was Abyss the Umbreon, who was submitted by Kurtos Blackheart. I never got a chance to.
Oh, that's a spoiler
give credit.
for us.
So
Yeah.
it's not. You guys don't know anything. Trust me. And the other one is Bree the Umbreon, who was submitted by Pure Leafeon, which might sound familiar because my username is Pure Glaceon. Pure Leafeon just so happens to be my sister. So there you go.
Do we have a Pure Leafeon?
Not in the Discord server, but she submitted it to me through Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And they're roommates.
I mean, sort of, maybe. I guess we'll see. And yeah, Jake's not here because obviously, well, ending of last episode, I can't spell that out because co-hosts haven't heard that yet. So I think with that, we can get on with this episode and we can actually not leaf cut. Oh my goodness, I made the same mistake again. Let's leaf blade on in.
I think you were trying to combine grass knot and leaf blade the first time.
Or just cut. Like cut's a move.
Or just
cut is a move. Grass cut. Cut. There should be a move just called cut grass.
Did you know back in Gen 3 you could cut the grass with cut?
I thought that was still a thing. Like, obviously not in the 3D games, but like up till Gen 6, I would say. Because I knew that was a thing. If you used cut, it removed one, and there was a specific move that removed like a 3x3 square. I don't remember what that was. But there were like a whole bunch of moves that have like out of battle effect, like Sweet Scent, which I think increases the chance of rare Pokemon spawning.
Oh, you just go right into a battle.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, it guarantees your next move. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember what the
in Gen 6, Sweet Scent gave you a horde battle.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember from because that was a really good way to like find shinies. I think was Sweet Scenting. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, right. So into the episode. I'm going to give you guys this opportunity now before you guys actually head in to either heal yourselves or get yourselves prepared for whatever is going to be coming up. So whatever you guys want to do, whatever you guys want to discuss, Walter was just taken into into the room. A Vigoroth had him slung over his back and rushed into the building.
Vigoroth.
Slamming Zangoose, I'm sorry. I should remember that.
If it was
I was like, where'd the surprise Vigoroth come from?
No, you're right. No, it really is Walter's dad.
You're gonna keep hinting towards Vince is alive, guys.
No. So yes, you're right.
Dad.
No, you're not right about that.
It's Walter's dad.
Oh my goodness, guys! It's a Zangoose, and I should remember that because of reasons I will get into later.
Right.
So, I did not hear what you said. Try that again.
I said that one's also a player-submitted character.
It is, but I was going to bring that up later when his name was actually introduced. But now that you mentioned it, I might as well say it anyway. I was going to...
Well, no, you mentioned it last episode, but you just didn't give us a name.
Yes, because the name wasn't suggested, so it's used. So the name, which I guess I'll use now, it's Xerix the Zangoose, who was submitted by Kurtos Blackheart on our Discord. If you want to submit a character, go to our Discord. We're taking any and all suggestions. I've got a whole list here that I'm using.
Guys, we really gotta save Walter.
Yeah.
Really worried about him.
Does anyone have an oranberry for me?
An oranberry. Let me see. How much health
I
are you
got-
at, Bruce?
I'm like halfway dead right now.
Bruce, I can give you an oranberry, but I just kind of recycled it a bunch of times, so I don't know if you really want it.
Yeah,
I have
maybe
an
not
oranberry
that
too.
one.
Wait.
All I really got is this oranberry and a chesto berry. So are you sleepy? I can give it to you.
Yeah, I don't think a chesto berry is gonna help.
Yeah.
Are you hungry? We got plenty
Yeah,
of
I
Boca
have
Burgers.
just one oranberry.
Okay.
And I have
you
99
can
Boca
save that for
McGriddles.
yourself. I was hoping I could save this citrus berry for a more desperate time, but there might
Well,
not
maybe
be
you
a
can
more
go back to
desperate
the
time anytime soon. So
maybe you can go back
I'm
to the
just
station
making
and take a long nap, and then we'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna eat this citrus berry, and we should probably all go in there together. We don't know what we're gonna find.
Like
Yeah,
holding hands,
that's a good idea.
arm in arm, together, ready to kick some booty.
All right,
There
the
you
citrus berry is D20 plus 10 HP. So go
Oh
ahead
my
and roll.
gosh, that's
Yeah.
great. That is wow.
Yeah,
I rolled a
think
4,
citrus.
but
All right, so you heal 4 plus 10 is 14.
yeah, I'm guessing we can't go over max health with a citrus berry.
No.
So,
No, so that
I
brings
am
you
just
You're back
fully
to
healed.
max.
All right.
I am back to my full health of a nice, good 21.
All right.
So before we start or continue, we just opened the door. How long has it been since Walter went in and us opening the door?
So let me give a recap of what exactly happened in the last couple seconds leading up to this moment. So what happened is the Zangoose. I keep wanting to say Vigoroth. Is the Zangoose knocked out Walter. They had a little. I want to say cacophony, but that's not the right word.
That is not it. A scuffle?
It's a scuffle. Yeah, they had a scuffle,
Yeah.
and the scuffle ended not well for Walter. So Walter ended up fainting, and Zangoose picked up Walter, slung him over his back, and kicked the door behind him. But because the door was an old-timey, you need a giant key to lock, it latched, but you can't lock it. It doesn't automatically lock, so it was unlocked the whole time. You guys continued to attack it. It opened, and that is where we left off. It opened, you guys were about to enter, and that's where we left.
So they are
So
not
it's probably
in.
been like 10 seconds.
So, but they're not like
I would
in.
say it's been about a. I would
But
say
we
it's been
cannot
about a
see
minute, 'cause
them
you guys
from where
were
we're
doing some
standing.
attacks. See what?
We cannot see Walter or the Zangoose from where we're standing.
No,
they're gone.
I'm gonna say it's been about a minute since Walter disappeared.
Well, they can't be too far away. We beat
Is
down
there
that
anyone
door
near the
pretty
door?
quick.
The door's open. You see it go forward about 10 feet, and it turns sharply to the right. You cannot see around the bend.
Okay. I just needed to know what the room looked like, I guess.
Nope, it looks black. You can see some faded light coming through barely, but it's just a dark hallway.
Are there any other paths?
Well,
Alright. Since it's kind of dark, one of you needs to illuminate a little light around us, but
Yeah.
don't give us away, right? We
I'm
need
just
to
gonna
see where we're
turn
going.
around. I'm just gonna turn around and light up my back flames. See if I can light up the hallway.
Are you walking backwards or using your back as a flashlight?
Basically, both.
I asked.
I don't know. Keeping you guys away from the flames, but also cautiously illuminating the hallway.
Yeah, so as you do that, you can basically see what I already described. There's not much else to see. You see a hallway that turns sharply to the right, but you can see the wall is made of stone, the same kind of stone that surrounds you.
Thanks, Bruce.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, thanks.
yeah, I think we don't want to shine our lights too brightly. And I'm not eager to try using flash again. It took a lot out of me.
What? You tried using flash?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
in
when
the
we-
first episode?
When we first went into the dark tunnel.
Oh, 2 episodes ago. No, I do not remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean by episodes, though, Sammy. Making it seem like we're in some kind of show or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Or just
You know,
messing
sometimes
with
I feel
you.
like life is just one big TV show, or like a serialized drama. I don't know, something on the radio, something. I don't know.
Okay, so
Have you seen any
TVs
good
haven't
movies
been
lately?
invented yet.
what do you want us to
Movies.
do to
Hikaru, we went
proceed
over this. Movies
cautiously,
exist. We've
Dakota?
seen movies.
Well, you guys could try and, I don't know, proceed cautiously.
Nah, I'm gonna
We can
proceed
try.
uncautiously.
All right, everyone is proceeding cautiously except for Sammy, who is purposefully proceeding uncautiously.
Sammy just
No.
races down the hallway and gets jumped by whoever
Ah,
and taken
no!
away.
Just war cry down the hallway for
Alright, so-
Walter!
For Walter. All right, Bruce, walk out. Bruce, you're probably gonna need to walk a
Sammy,
little bit
what
ahead
are
of
you
us.
doing?
Oh, boy.
I don't think that actually happened. That was
No.
just...
No.
No,
Uh,
no way.
Bruce, you probably need to walk a little bit ahead of us so we can, see where we're going. I'll be in the middle. Hikaru, you be in back so you can kind of illuminate the back with your face.
Okay.
Face.
Well,
Well, hang on.
I don't want to accidentally
Wait.
shock you guys, so it's good if I stay in the back.
Wait, no, shouldn't Bruce be in back? That way he can just walk normally, and
Yeah,
then Hikaru
maybe.
can be in front.
I mean, yeah, but my light isn't adding any. I don't think even Bruce's light is giving us much more visibility. There's not much else to see in this tunnel.
Bruce's light is giving you a decent amount of light, not like a full torch. It's adequate. You guys can see the hallway. The light coming off of Hikaru's face is dim at best.
Okay, so we're gonna stick with the plan we got.
Okay.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
I also
we're
don't
gonna
want us to
proceed
like if we
cautiously.
shine too bright. Like also if we shine
Alright.
too brightly, we might get seen by enemies.
Right. Fair enough.
So as you guys head down the hallway, you go down the hallway. You see a couple doors on the right, a couple doors on the left. But ahead of you, you can see the hallway empties into a brightly lit room with a fire, with a couple of Pokemon sitting around a table.
Can we see who they are?
Can
From
we
this
see what's
distance,
in
it will
the? Oh, go ahead.
if you want to look inside the doors, that'll require a if you want to peek inside the doors, you can. But if you want to identify the other Pokemon, that will require an perception check.
I ain't going anywhere near these doors. The last time we tried to look through a door, go into a door, something bad happened. We lost a friend. I'm not touching these doors.
This episode will be labeled "The Door 2."
Oh no.
The door
Oh
part two.
no.
Who's standing?
Not more
Who's standing
doors.
closest to the door?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Who's standing closest to the door?
Whoever was first in line would encounter
Which
it
door?
first.
He said there's a door on both sides.
Yes, it's kind of like almost. I don't know how else to describe it. As you go down, the doors are directly across from each other as you go down the hallway, but there are two sets of doors.
Like prison cells, perhaps.
Not prison cells. No, they are wooden doors with like some small windows up near the top.
Yeah. So are we
Bruce, I
even
don't think you should
tall
go anywhere
enough
near
to
these
see
doors.
in the windows?
Bruce, don't go anywhere near these doors.
Yeah, if you guys want to look through the windows, you guys can.
Don't go anywhere near these doors. They're made out of wood.
Okay,
I don't want you
Sandy.
setting anything else on fire.
Okay, Sammy.
We've already
Yeah,
lost
why don't you
Walter. I
do
don't
it?
want you dying out here. What's your mom gonna say?
Which door has the Pokemon in it?
That would be the end of the hallway, which is directly ahead. There is no door, just a hallway opening into a room.
Mm-hmm.
Should we
So what about
roll
the
that
doors
perception
on
check then?
both sides of us?
Yeah,
let's
someone
do the
roll me perception to
Perception.
identify the Pokemon there.
I think
Well, I rolled
Bruce, because
5.
he's up front.
But he's
I
facing
heard
backwards.
5. I heard 5 from Shawn. What is is that a 5 total?
I don't have anything for
Okay.
bonuses.
With a 5, you can see 2 Pokemon sitting at the table. That is all you can see from this distance.
How many Pokemon?
Why can't I?
2.
2.
I can't find my stats. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Alright.
I got an 8.
Alright, with an 8, you also see there are just 2 Pokemon sitting at the table. Is Evelyn gonna do a roll as well?
I thought I wasn't. I thought I was at the back of the line.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So that is what you guys see.
So I guess we just keep
Hey,
moving.
Hikaru.
cautiously.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you want to come up here? We see two Pokemon up at that table near the fire, but we can't quite tell who they are. Do you want to see if you can figure it out?
Yeah, let me try.
Climb
Let me
up
try to
here.
take a look at them.
Take a look with the eyes.
I got.
As opposed to what else?
Night vision.
I got
I
a
don't know.
4.
You said a
Nope.
4?
Yeah.
Nobody sees anything.
The unluckiest
So,
number.
So with a 4, you see one Pokemon sitting at a table.
Great.
I see one.
Wonderful.
Oh no. I'm at a
Yep,
bad
there's-
angle.
Yep, there's one Pokemon sitting at that table.
Hikaru, there's two
Well-
Pokemon down there. When was the last time you got your eyes checked?
No. I just need to get a better view.
Okay.
I can't see both of them.
My bad. That was very mean of me. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Just look.
I just got a bad roll.
Sammy told me
What do
not to go near the doors, so
You don't have to listen to him. He's not your mom.
yeah. I guess Bruce is gonna like start walking forwards and then go look in like the second to last door on the right.
Okay, as you do so, I need you to roll stealth, which is cool, I think.
Yeah.
Why do I never have these pulled up? Yeah, that would be cool.
I don't suppose you'd mind giving me any kind of advantage on this, would you?
Do you have a good reason for me to?
I turn down my flames before I do so.
You turned
You're
down.
not getting advantage. What did you roll?
I rolled a nat 1.
So
My
as you
man.
walk forward, you trip forward and smack your face on the wooden door, taking 1 point of damage. Hello everyone, I am Dakota, here to thank you for listening to our episode. Our show comes out every other week, Sunday morning. Go follow us on Instagram at PMDPathRTime, at Twitter at PMDPathRTime, that's through spelled with a U, and our Discord where you can receive updates on the show, talk to us and give us ideas, such as the question of the episode submissions. Speaking of which, this week our submission comes in from Shawn, and he asks, what branch of the military did Vince serve in? He served in the military. He's a war veteran from some war that is not canonical to the story yet, so maybe we'll figure that out down the line. With that out of the way, in this episode you might have actually heard my cat a few times, especially in the later parts of this episode. It's really hard for me to edit out because it happens like when I'm speaking, so I can't really like edit it out, so sorry about that, but my cat was being very feisty when we were recording. I was really hoping it wouldn't pick up. But anyway, now we must thank the producers for this episode. Thank you for Fireplace Sound Ambience by Jonas on YouTube, and Underground Pipes themes from Paper Mario 64. And that is all. So, back to the chaos. The two Pokemon in the room quickly turn around, holding glasses of unknown liquids, and they see you, and they're like, ugh. And they like squint their eyes at you, and one of them, which you can, the other two can now see, is a Panseer. Yep, making sure I got the right one. And he looks at you guys. He's like, "You guys seem to be a little bit young to be in here. How come Xerix let you guys in?"
I don't know what
You
you're
know, we're
talking
just
about.
like
We
new
just,
recruits.
We
New
just
recruits
followed
of
our
what?
friends in here.
Hold on one second. One of you says you just became new recruits to something I don't know. And one of you says you're following your friends in here when you guys are the first ones in here, other than Xerix, who just took that guy over there. I'm assuming that's your friend?
Yeah.
Well, we came
Well,
in
she didn't seem
with
too
him,
friendly
and
about it.
When
Well,
we came
judging
in
by
with
the
him,
fact that that guy was fainted, you know, and Xerix didn't look too happy, I'm gonna take a good old guess and say that you guys are not supposed to be here.
All right,
He says,
hang on.
cracking his knuckles.
He's not the brightest of guys. He just came. He knocked on the door, and we told him not to. But we followed him in because we were worried because he got stolen or something. So we just wanted to know if he was okay. And well, to be fair, he did say we were new recruits. So if you just want to roll it and tell your boss we're recruits, that's fine with me.
Yeah, new recruits of what?
Whatever you're doing here, man. I don't know. What is this, like a gang? I
You
wanna be in
guys
a
said
gang.
you guys were the new recruits. You guys don't even know what you're recruits of. If you can't tell me what
Yeah,
you're
so-
recruits of, then
Well, like,
your
what are
life
you doing
falls
here?
apart pretty bad.
What are you doing here? I want to know what's going on.
What do
I
you
wanna be your
think I'm
recruit.
doing here?
I don't know.
What
You
do you
didn't tell
think
me
I'm doing
anything.
here? Yeah, why would I?
Oh,
All right. You guys clearly
you a
are not supposed to
customer?
be
You
here.
work here? What?
Me? No. He holds
you
up
don't-
his mug. He's
so
like,
you don't work
I'm
here
drinking
either."
here.
What do you do? Oh wait, it's-
No, of course I don't work here.
Bruce, I think you're right. Maybe it is a speakeasy.
So is this like a bar or something?
As you look around, you can see people around the room. Now that you guys are close enough, you see people playing cards on one side of the table. You can see a drink bar on one side of the table, and yes, you can very well tell that this is in fact a speakeasy.
Oh,
Now that Dakota knows what a speakeasy is.
oh,
Yeah, because someone told me last time.
yeah. Well,
A
what do you know?
speakeasy,
Hey,
huh?
what's the
Speakeasy
drinking
in the
age
middle
of
of
the
a subway
Outcast
tunnel.
region?
Yeah, what's the
It is
drinking age?
21.
Dang.
Ah, it can't be the European age of 18, could it?
Nope, and it couldn't be Germany's 16 years old either. Although
Okay.
I
To be
don't
fair,
quote me on this,
it was
but I
very
think they
dark, and I
recently
haven't
changed
actually
to
got a chance
18.
to look around. I didn't really know what this place was. But now that I'm seeing, can I go play a game of pool over there? Or darts? I'd love to play darts.
He looks at you and sharply cocks his head like, what? You guys are
I don't
clearly
need to
not
be
supposed
21
to
to
be
play
here.
darts, bro.
Yeah.
You need to be 21 to. You know what? Actually, fair. I think you only have to be 18 to gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus,
We're
darts
not
is
show
doing
me
cool, it's not
drink or
gambling.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, show me some kind of identification that you guys are 18, and maybe I'll let you be in here under
Cool,
supervision.
Cool, I show him my
Yeah,
ID.
okay. That's fine. Yeah.
All right.
We're all 18.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say you guys have IDs. I don't see why not. Whether that's, well, I was gonna say school
probably-
issued, but you guys
Yeah,
graduated.
probably our school senior badges.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, I'm just gonna say you guys had IDs. I
Okay.
actually don't know what age you normally get an ID because when I was 10, I got a military ID.
At least
I was
Hikaru and
military.
Sammy have jobs, so they have to have IDs.
Yeah, sure.
And-
Okay, I'm just gonna,
oh.
for simplicity, I'm gonna say you guys have IDs. So you guys hand over the IDs, and he's like, yeah, they seem legit to me. I mean, I don't even know why I'm doing this. This isn't my job to ID you guys, but you know, whatever. And he hands you guys back your IDs, like, all right, but no drinks. And
That's fine. I didn't
he,
want to. I didn't even
turns
want
around-
to drink, unless you got like
He turns around, he's
juice
like, hey,
or something.
hey,
You got like
hey,
berry
barkeep,
juice,
barkeep,
or is it only fermented?
you got the stamp ready, and from behind the bar you see a Lucario pouring drinks, and he picks up a like a classic stamp, and he gives it to the panseer, who walks over to you guys like, all right, let me see your guys' hands,
Okay.
All right, yeah,
We
sure.
put out our hands.
and he stamps all of your guys' hands with red X's.
And it says minor.
With X's.
No,
It
not
does say
minor.
minor. Not
Yeah,
minor,
yeah.
sorry, no, you're right, because you guys are 18.
No,
It's just a red
underage.
X. So you guys all have red X's now, and you guys have admission to be in the speakeasy. And he, the panseer says, all right, gonna be keeping an eye on you guys, so no funny business.
You
No
don't work here, so
monkeying
we're-
around, if you will. Well, you guys are not of legal drinking age. It doesn't matter if you work here or not.
Alright,
Well,
whatever.
thank
Don't
you
worry,
very
I don't
much
have-
for helping us get in.
Yeah, sorry I got off blood.
I didn't
That's
exact-
far
You know, I just
too
wanna.
kind.
You're
We
very
all got
nice, you know.
stories to tell. We'll go with that. And
Can I-
he,
Hey, oh, one more thing before you go.
what? He says, turning around as he had already sat down again.
You don't have to get up. Can I just get a fist bump?
Yeah, sure. Alright, roll for fist bump.
Okay.
Flat d20.
19.
19. Oh, he rolls a 5. So you give the crispest high five, and you hit his fist, and it's just the squishiest fist you've ever felt. Alright, you guys go play some cards or whatever.
Nice. You've got Riz, Sammy.
Yeah, boy, got us in. I told you we'd be fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seems like
All
it.
right, so now that you guys are in the room, what you see around you is a large fire on one end of the room, and there's some people on one end of the room playing cards. There's a bar being run by a Lucario, who doesn't seem to be very talkative at the moment. There are two people sitting at the bar, a panseer and a panpour, and Yeah, there's like numerous tables around, but most of them are empty. Oh, and I should add, on the other side of the room is a hallway leading into the back.
Were the monkeys the 2 Pokemon we saw from the hallway?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Are we in the room at the end of the hallway, or are we in the room on
You
the
guys
side
are in the
of
room
hall-
at the end of the hallway.
Oh, okay. So we're...
So the monkeys
by
are the
the
2
fire
Pokemon we
pit.
saw from the hall.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I guess Bruce is just gonna go over to them then and be like, what can you tell us anything about the Riolu that was being carried by? We're kind of worried about him.
Who are you asking?
Like if they're both sitting at the table, I guess both of them. They just sort of went
Alright.
up to the table.
So are you standing between them, or are you like sitting at the bar?
We can't sit at the bar.
Yeah, no. Are you? I thought they were at a
pretty sure you can
table, not at the bar.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can be at the bar, you just can't order drinks.
I mean, we can be at the bar. I just don't trust them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I
I
thought they were just like sitting across from each other at a table with
No,
drinks
no,
in
no,
hand.
they're sitting up at the bar.
Oh, well, and I guess he goes like between the two of them to ask both of them.
Well, they're sitting
Or,
right next
like,
to each
behind?
other, so...
yeah,
He can
like
get in between
behind-
them. He just
Okay,
be
okay.
really close.
Okay. So,
He's
yeah, okay,
walking
that's
up
official. I
behind
wanted.
them if they're sitting at the bar.
Okay, I gotcha. So, they both look back to you, and they're like, the Panseer once again looks at you, and the Panpour also looks at you, but the Panseer says, well, why would I know anything about him? He just got dragged towards the back, I don't know. It's none of my
do you think
business what
we-
Xerix does.
Do you think we could go back there and check it out?
Probably not. I don't exactly know what's back there, but...
Can we at least contact
again,
the owner
none of
and
my
see if he can
business.
like come out and talk to us?
I don't think the owner would want to talk with you. Trust me, you don't want to talk to the owner. And the Panpour pipes up, she's like, yeah, she could be real nasty if you get on her bad side. So, don't do that.
Maybe we can talk to the bartender.
Sammy's gonna like ask the 2 monkeys. Is this you guys? Is it just the 2 of you here? Isn't there usually like a third green monkey that kind of, you know? I think there's like, you know, there's usually like a red monkey, a blue one, and a green one. That's like a thing, right?
That's awfully racist of you to say, but but now that you mention it, now that you mention it, yes, Jared is at the temple right now, so he wasn't able to make it. No.
I do apologize. I didn't mean that to come out like that. I just, you know.
I figured as much. That's why I didn't really take offense at her. I think, but
you know, I'm real sorry. What? Here, let me make it up. What's your name?
My name is Sprigatito.
Sprigatito the Panseer?
Panseer?
Yeah, that's me.
Wow.
And,
Sprigatito.
And
Well,
the
Sprigatito, you've
Panpour
been real
pipes up.
kind. I thank you so much for helping us. You've been such a big help.
Of course, yeah, of course. As long as you don't get my bad side, I don't really care what you do. And he's like, well, have a good one. I'm getting back to this. And he gestures towards his drink.
Sprigatito turns back to drink his Tito's vodka.
Yes, he sure does.
Okay. So I guess Hikaru wanted to go talk to the bartender then?
Sure. We'll do that.
Yeah, I want to see if I can buy a couple berries off of them.
You want to buy some berries off of them?
Maybe.
Are you asking that to the bartender?
Not yet. No, I'm just doing some exposition. Yeah. Hey, excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. Bartender.
Yeah. The Lucario looks at you. Is like, you can call me. What's my name again? My name is my name is Zekrom.
Zekrom. Zekrom
Okay.
the Lucario.
It is.
All right.
This bar just filled with Pokemon
Yeah.
named other Pokemon names.
And Zekrom isn't even supposed to exist. Nobody knows about Zekrom.
It's a made-up name, I guess.
My name is made up. Trust me, it doesn't mean anything. Don't look into it, please. Don't. It doesn't mean anything. Don't look into it. Okay. Anyway, what do you want?
Alright, yeah, I was wondering if you have any extra berries that I could buy.
He like blinks at you. Is like, do you know where you are, Miss?
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I mean, I've never had any drinks at a bar before, but my understanding from talking to some older kids is that you can get drinks with berries in them. So I figured that you might have berries.
Yeah, but you'll have to buy the drink, but I can't sell you the drink, so the answer to that is no. You can buy some fries and burgers. Yeah, that's what we sell. Fries and Boca burgers. Boca McFries and Boca
At the mention of fries and burgers, Sammy's eyes just went real wide.
I'm not terribly hungry right now, but I was actually. Could I get a non-alcoholic drink? Like, I don't know what they call it, a mocktail.
Non-alcoholic, sure. We got
soda or something.
We got mountain. Hold on. I got this. We got coffee.
Coffee. All right.
I legitimately couldn't think of a Pokemonized version of a soda, so I just looked over at my coffee cup.
I was just about to ask Zekrom if they were okay, or ask the party if they wanted to walk away from Zekrom.
Well, one time I was just above board. One time I was able to get. They have a lot of drinks that are like non-alcoholic versions of common alcoholic cocktails. Like one time.
Actually, now that you say it, we actually do have something. We sell Bloody Marys, but we do have non-alcoholized versions, and it's just called Blood. So if you guys want, I can sell you some tomato berry juice. It's really bad, but if you really want that.
Yeah.
Anybody like
sure,
spicy
I'll have
foods here? Tomato berries are very spicy.
Tomato berries are very spicy. I don't have a problem with it. I'll drink it if you don't want it. But at the same time, why is it just named Blood and not just Mary?
Because that's the first thing that came to my mind. You see, I'm the one who names these here. And, they are, I swear I know how to speak.
You know what, Zekrom, you seem like a really cool person. You got a really nice job. Like, you get to make all these drinks and serve all these cool customers. That's really cool. Can I get a fist bump from you as well?
No,
You know what? That's right. You got those big old spikes on your wrists, on your back of your hand. That probably would hurt. Sorry about that.
That's not that. I don't know if I have the energy to move my arms anymore. You see, this is my 25th hour on the job, and at the end of the hour, I finally get my 1 hour sleep break.
1 hour sleep break?
You should try to negotiate some better hours here.
If I did that, she'd probably kill me.
You might want to consider a better job.
Zekrom, how old do you gotta be to work here?
21, I think.
Never mind. I was gonna offer to take your place, but I'm not old enough.
I hear Flameback Enterprises is hiring right now. You might want to see if you can find a better job.
Well, you see, the family business that I'm currently involved in is not exactly what you would call safe. In fact, it's what you would kind of call illegal. He whispers underneath his breath.
Oh, I know a thing or two about illegal. I know a thing or two about illegal. I eat all the pizzas at my family pizzeria all the time, and they don't even know. We'll make a pizza, and I'll eat 5 or 6 slices out of it before we send it away.
Hold on a second, wait, what? You're hold on a second, we gotta back that train up. Hold on. So hold on. When Sammy makes pizzas for his
You ever see online
where
you ever see online where people will make a pizza and then cut a whole slice out and then squish it back together?
That's exactly. That's what I was thinking of.
It's just that, but literally half the pizza is gone, and it's like every other eighth slice of pizza is just missing.
So what we do is like what we end up doing, right? Like they'll order a large pizza and I'll deliver it to them. I'll be like, hey, here's your small pizza, and they're like, oh, I guess I did order a small pizza. Here you go. Here's your money for a large pizza.
So do you serve it to them with no crust, or do you like take a circle out of the middle?
What? No, just like a slice or two. Or I think I said 5, but that's an exaggeration.
Oh my god. So yeah, if you cut like to make a large pizza into a small pizza, you have to like cut all the outsides out, right? So there's no crust. So do you just serve it to them with no crust, or do you do the inverse where you take out the center?
He just takes like a quarter of the pizza out of the middle, like how he just like cuts the middle out and then smushes the two pads.
You just like cut a line of pizza middle out. Yeah. Eli gets.
Hold on, you scoop out the middle and just stretch.
No. You take the pizza cutter. You do a line, and you take that piece out, and then you put the rest of the pizza together.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. Oh my god.
Wow, that sounds hella complicated.
It's not complicated. You just take a strip of pizza out and then push the rest together.
Why can't I say that with a straight face?
Quarter of the pizza, or half the pizza.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
Hungry.
Oh, I know we've already moved past it, but you take a circle out of the center and just stretch
the rest of the
pizza inwards.
Not a circle. Just a strip. You make 2 straight lines through the pizza.
Yeah.
And then like you take that strip
symbol?
out.
No.
What?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you
like
take
a
2
plus
strips.
Symbol.
No, not a plus sign.
Like a.
Oh.
Listen
Is
to
there
what I'm saying.
another circle in the middle?
Forget about circles. No circles.
No,
the pizza's not cut. When you're cutting the pizza, you do 1 straight line in the middle, and then another straight line next to it, and then you pull that strip out.
I see. Okay, so it leaves it an oval. I thought you were going to do that, but in both directions, vertical and horizontal.
No. 2 vertical lines, and then you take that strip out, and then you smush the pizzas.
The question is, does Sammy serve square pizzas? Because that would be much easier to do if they were square pizzas.
It depends on the occasion.
It doesn't even matter. As long as your lines are equidistant from the center, it still becomes another circle when you push it together.
I love this.
Sure.
I love this so much.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, now we've got the riveting discussion of stretching and altering pizzas out of the way. Let's get back to the bar. So you guys are like having this whole discussion, and like the Lucario is trying to butt in, and he's like,
Wait, what discussion? We weren't discussing this amongst the party. I just told him, hey, I get it. I take a little bit of pizza out before I deliver it. If that's kind of illegal.
Sorry, that I was no, okay, that's fine. But I was just like imagining that like you said, hey, I do something illegal, and like you and them have like this whole discussion. But okay, all right, that's fine. So yeah, you say that. You tell them. All right, so crap.
You've broken him.
You have broken me.
I didn't think it was that hard to understand. I'm glad Eli was on the same page.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got the image of you stretching pizza.
At least one of us knew what the videos that Shawn was talking about were like.
Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta take my hoodie off.
I think I remember seeing this in The Amazing World of Gumball, where Richard got a job at a pizza place and did the same exact thing.
What's The Amazing World of Gumball?
Okay, let's get back
out
to
of character.
This.
I'm not answering that question unless you actually mean it.
Yes, alright, out of character, whatever. Zekrom looks back at you guys and he's like, do you have a safe way for me to get out of this? Because, well, you getting in is already difficult enough, but getting out with your, like your life is, not easy to say the least.
Well, you ever hear a thing called the Witness Protection Program?
Or the Gale Beach Investigation Team? The GAVIT?
Nope.
So there's ways where you can get an entirely new identity Your old identity is just gone. They give you a
Bang,
new
you
identity.
won't even be
You
Zekrom
go
anymore.
somewhere else, and then they won't be able to find you.
That actually sounds amazing. I have an idea for a new name.
I
should
think
be
they'll
able
come
to
up with something silly and call you like Reshiram or something. I don't know.
No, oh my goodness, that's what I was gonna call myself.
Wow!
No way!
Same brain.
Holy crap, that's a completely made-up name. Don't look into it at all, but that was it's completely unrelated to my current name. Completely.
Like if you want to do something even crazier, go with like Zygarde. It's close to what you have, but even sillier.
Zygarde. Oh, I should call myself Zygarde Alpha. And it has nothing to do with any current topics at all.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Anywho, right, so, how do I...
Zekrom, I got
what?
I got a question for you. Yeah, are you currently, like, what's the nature of your unemployment? Is it, like, at will? Are you in a union?
Well, judging by the fact that, and he holds his hand behind his mouth behind his hand, and he's like, this is kind of like the mob that I'm dealing with here. I'm gonna say there's no union here.
So it isn't really at will either. Do you
I
feel,
would say no.
you don't really feel forced into the employment relationship?
Well, I joined when I was I was about to say 18, but that's a lie. I joined when I was 21 and a day because I needed employment, and I sound like I'm 50 years old, but that's just because I've gotten like 8 hours of sleep over the last month.
I thought you were just like heavy smoking or something.
No, that was my dad. He smoked a lot, and he sounded something like this. Hey guys, I'm a heavy smoker. Don't end up like me. That's what he sounds like.
You know, I think your dad sounds like someone I knew in a non-canon event.
Oh no! Holy crap! Wait, hold on.
That was a Lucario too. Oh!
I didn't. Oh my goodness. So yeah, he's like, yeah. Did you know my dad? His name was Roger.
You know, that name does sound pretty familiar. I'm not sure why, but it does sound familiar.
Wow, was that unintended? Holy crap.
That was so weird.
I had a really weird dream where there was a Roger, and
something about a bell, and there was a mudkip here.
Barely made it out with their lives.
I don't really remember it. I think I died halfway through. I don't know.
I think I died.
I'm sorry.
Did we both have the same dream, Sammy?
You know, maybe it might have been just like
it
might have been a movie we all watched during a sleepover. I don't know.
Maybe we all fell asleep in the middle of the movie and then dreamt ourselves as the characters of the movie.
That sounds very
really
likely.
Weird
I think
ending to that movie, though.
Yeah.
Like there was one guy that I didn't even know there. There was one guy who was like a mudfish or whatever. He was there. I didn't even know him, but he was cool.
A mudfish.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it was a movie about this thing called Christmas that I've never heard of.
If you guys are gonna make a movie title, it has to be Pokemonized.
I love how derailed we've brought this. We have made no progress. We run into the bar.
Hey, we're talking to somebody who could, you know.
Yeah, just because you're talking to someone doesn't mean there's progress.
That's true.
Well, we're talking to somebody who could possibly help us.
You know, guys, hang on. I got a question. Wait, hang on.
I
think we're getting off topic here, guys.
Out of the mob.
It's not really our problem. This guy's got his own life to live. You know.
Damn.
We gotta find Walter. We don't know where our friend is. Hey, Zekrom, have you seen a small like dog guy with like
He's a Riolu. He's your pre-evolved form.
Oh yeah.
You're like okay, yeah, so
Excuse
so
me,
he's
I
like,
forgot he was a Lucario.
So Zekrom, the Lucario, looks at you and he's like, I have a deal for you guys. I think I know what happened to I don't know his name. I almost said his name.
You know, it's like,
the Riolu. And if you guys help me get out of this situation here, and I might be able to help you guys. But I will warn you, going where I think they went is not exactly the best way to end your life. So I suggest you don't, but you could just leave if you really wanted to.
Zekrom, I got an idea, and it's probably not likely. What moves do you know? Do you know substitute? Because you could probably just pop in a substitute and just walk away.
I know Aura Sphere, I know Flash Cannon, Meteor Mash, and Extreme Speed.
Oh, that's good. That's it.
But holy crap, my
Yeah, holy crap.
The funny thing is,
impressive.
If there's a fight coming up, you could probably help us out a good
you
bit.
see, I'm extremely tired, and I don't know if fighting's really my thing right now. But if it comes to it, I'll help you. I guess.
Would some Boca Burgers help wake you up?
Not in the slightest. What I need is some smelling salts or some extra coffee,
Or
some
like a
super coffee,
or like a wake up slap. Does anyone know wake up slap here?
or maybe I have an idea for a new drink we could sell. It's called Monster Energy.
Monster Energy?
Pocket Monster Energy.
Pocket Monster Energy. I like that name.
That's a good name.
Or Rock and Roll Energy. No, Rock and Star.
I think you're thinking of Rock Star Me.
Oh, that
yeah,
works way
Rock
better than what I
Star
said.
Me Energy drink. Or Mountain.
Mountain Dugong?
Gong.
Mountain Life Dew?
Dugong.
Mountain Dewat?
Mountain Dewat. I like Mountain Dewat.
That's a
Is that
good
the-
one.
Baja.
Now,
Blast.
is that the brand you can get from that one store or the other one?
That's the one you can get at Taco Elemental Bell.
What about Whalmer Mart?
Whalmer Mart. Yeah, that's where you buy Whalmers. Oh wait. No, that's not where you buy. That means something completely different in this universe. That's where you buy walls. It's a store where you buy nothing but walls.
Walmart with 2 L's?
And
No, he
anyway, why are we? Oh yes, Pocket Monster Energy or Super Coffee or 1,000 cigarettes would be great right about now.
Well, I think you said your dad was a heavy smoker. You can
I got a different idea.
Cigs from your dad.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, my dad is in a snowy place, 1 billion miles away, and I'm pretty sure he bought the entire supply of cigarettes in the entire Outcast region. So, no.
Alright, well, Zekrom, could we possibly buy you out of your job?
We do have a lot of money. You think we could bribe them?
Yeah.
Do you have 100,000 poke?
100,000? Is that what we need?
No, but I know where you might be able to get 100,000 for working for a couple years.
If you're gonna bribe her, you're gonna need more than pocket change to bribe her. You see, this is not.
So what if we go back to that new identity thing? How do you feel about moving away somewhere?
How does your boss feel about Boca McRiddles? Because we got plenty of Boca McRiddles.
You see, I really want to do that. I don't know why I've never heard of that before, but I need out of here, and I could just straight up leave, but I feel like I owe you guys a favor. So if you guys want help finding your... I'm just going to call him your friend. I'm pretty sure that's who you guys are here for. I really should be keeping my voice down, but I'm not, and I don't really care anymore. I can help you guys with that if you want.
Yeah, I mean, we could totally help you get a new identity if that's what you want, and you don't mind moving to a place a decent bit far away.
Well, let me tell you,
It'll get you out
our
of this
friend that we're
trap.
gonna go find, his mom's the police commissioner.
What?
Wait, What?
Wait, what? Out of character too. Wait, what?
That's what he said to Zangoose when he was trying to open the door. He
Oh,
lied.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember something like that. Yeah. I don't remember if he believed that.
He
or
did not
But
believe
either-
that.
But
Well, that
either
Zangoose
way,
didn't
it's-
believe it, but it doesn't matter if this guy believes it or not.
Well, either way,
Alright,
you're gonna
what
have to
if,
roll a deception roll because you are lying to someone. But if you want to say that, I'll give you advantage because he is extremely tired.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, so
Oh,
he's
boy.
like, "Oh my goodness, sign me up now! Yep, let's go!" And he like just vaults over the bar. He's like, "All right, I'm on it. I'm not awake, but I'm willing to do what it takes."
Cool. Zekrom added to party.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so
Walter has
what
been
happened-
replaced.
Well, what do you think would happen if we had Hikaru use like a thunder shock or something on a cup of coffee? Think it would energize it anymore? Make it?
I
Have a
think it
little
would
more zip.
explode everywhere.
Okay, maybe just like a little.
Speaking as an electric
Maybe.
type Pokemon, I think I know a little bit about how electricity works, and I don't think that's how it works.
I love the idea
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, you guys have a fire type here, and you guys are pointing towards the electric type of your party to create heat.
No,
no,
pointing towards the electric
no,
to generate
no.
electricity, to generate energy.
Oh, I thought you were just making the coffee like extra hot to
No,
like
no, no, she's
dump
got-
on my head or
She's
something.
She's got that spark, man. She can give you that energy.
Give it, give it that extra little energy boost so that it can.
I mean,
like,
you can
kickstart
try it. No guarantees it'll work.
Hikaru, do you know Nuzzle?
Nuzzle. Do I know Nuzzle? I do not know
think
Nuzzle.
Nuzzle does.
Let me see if I
I
can.
You
think-
can attempt to use it at disadvantage, though. I'm gonna say, okay, hold on. I need to actually figure out how that works, because if I let you attempt any move with disadvantage, it might as well just be in your learn slot, which makes your learn slot just an infinite volume of moves. So if you're going to attempt a move you haven't used before, one, you're gonna need an excuse to know exactly what that move does. And two, I'm going to make you roll double disadvantage because it's you know it even less than a move that would be in your move slot, your learn slot.
Yeah. I feel
Nuzzle
like
is one of the moves that Pikachu can start with.
Is it?
I just
Well, is
didn't. Yeah, I just didn't
Yeah,
put
well-
it in.
So she could
Yeah, well,
move
that's
tutor
not-
it.
Well, she doesn't have it on her sheet right now, so I'm going to say she does not, in
Yeah.
fact, have Nuzzle.
Can
I
she
feel like that's something-
control
relearn
the
it
amount
now.
of her
I
thundershock?
feel like that's something you could use the fifth slot for, right? Like you could put in a move that you could have learned before in it, and
No,
use it
it's
as
for moves you gain from level up. They first go in your learn slot, and then once you fully learn it, it can take over one of your other moves.
Dang,
Or
like
you
my
can
idea.
keep it in your learn slot and just keep it at disadvantage until you decide to put it in your move slot. You cannot pick up previous moves and put them in your learn slot.
Dang, that was a cool.
So
idea.
if you want to try and use a controlled thundershock, the way it works is you can, if you want to fail a roll, you can just by verbally saying so. But if you do so, I will. How would I make that work? You can choose to make it not very strong, but if you want it to be stronger, then you'll have to roll for it.
It's kind of like earlier when Bruce chose to not have his ability work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can choose to make it weak.
Yes, you can choose to make it weak.
Okay. So if
That
I
was a
could
good
do,
idea.
I could do a really weak thunder shock that is more like a nuzzle.
Sure,
Roll.
go for it. Roll accuracy with advantage because he's a still target, but there's still
Well,
stuff around.
No, we're not trying to use it on him. I
you
just
try-
had that as an idea for like super energizing the coffee to try to make him.
Oh,
this
okay. Are you
super
gonna
coffee.
try and use it? Are you gonna try and use it on the coffee then?
That was my idea.
I
I don't
mean,
know if it's
I
what
don't
Because
Hikaru
I'm
see
wants.
totally
what that
down
would
for
do,
trying that.
but I can give it a shot.
Okay, roll accuracy.
All right, here we go on the coffee.
You didn't even make it go.
I got it.
There's a visible pot of coffee on the bar. For simplicity's sake.
I got a 12, and I think I needed to beat a 6. So
Okay, so yeah, you definitely hit the pot of coffee. The glass just explodes everywhere, and the coffee is sitting in a puddle on the bar. but the little puddle that is sitting there is sparking constantly.
Jeez.
Oh no. I knew this wasn't gonna work.
Alright, well, I'm all out of ideas. I don't really know what else we can do.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys,
I
why don't
guess
we
we
just
just go.
move on?
Yeah, we'll help you clean up the mess on the way out.
I don't work here anymore, so I don't really care.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
not work
Right.
here currently yet.
Yeah, anyway,
Right.
let's go. I'm assuming we're gonna go find your dude, right?
That's the plan.
Well, he's in the back, isn't he?
Alright.
Yeah,
I believe.
We're gonna bring someone who works here into the back with us.
What we can do is you can hold us hostage and then make it look like it's like a thing, right?
I don't feel
I
like
got a
We
better-
have the stamps on our hands though, so we're
Yeah.
Zekrom, I've got a better idea. I think before we go starting fights with people, I think we should I think you should sleep. I can cover the next 4 hours of your shift if you want, and then maybe
That
another
is
one of
a
us can do
terrible
another 4
idea.
hours.
Hikaru, you're not old enough. I already offered to take his job. You're not old enough.
That is a terrible idea. If Mistress comes in to relieve me in less than an hour for my break, then and she sees me already sleeping, I may not ever wake up.
Okay. Well, we gotta find a way for you to,
Yeah,
not
it's called
go
Let's
into
just
any
go
battle feeling
through the
tired.
Yeah.
back already. Let's go.
Okay. All right, we'll do it.
Yep, I'm tired of
We're
waiting
doing
around
it.
and exploding coffee pots. So I take it you guys are all heading towards the back?
Yeah.
yes. We must cause minor destruction everywhere we go.
You really do.
Break a door.
So
Light a house on fire.
that one wasn't minor. So as you guys head towards the back,
Break a pot of
as you guys
coffee.
enter the back, breaking pots of coffee as you go, you guys head towards the back, and in the back there is a room with an iron door.
No.
Not more
And-
doors.
But you
You
can
have a
see,
key?
but the door is slightly ajar.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I'm gonna
The
tackle the
door
door.
also has a window
I'm gonna tackle
with
the
iron
door.
bars on it. All right, roll. You don't have to roll for accuracy. It's right in front of you. Roll damage.
Oh, shit, I rolled for accuracy.
No. Oh no.
What is my
I
tackle?
got a bad feeling about this.
1d8 plus 6, okay. Okay, that's not good.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3 plus 6 is 9.
So what happens is Sammy rushes forwards, trips over Bruce, and smacks his head on the door, and the door just slightly creaks open, and whatever or whoever was inside jumps like, and you hear Abyss, Bree, grab him, run! No, to the side door that way. Abyss is like one of the Pokemon on the other side's like right, escape to Hawkeye. Right? Shut up, you. Yep, all right, here we go. And you hear another Pokemon like, yeah, okay, well, this is certainly happening. Right, and the door slams closed once again. I will remind you that the door does have an open window, like with
Can
iron
we
bars.
see who's? I'm gonna take a look and see who's inside.
And as you look inside, you see Walter being hoisted onto the back of an Umbreon, and another Umbreon helping Walter onto its back, completely unconscious. But what else you see is very intriguing. The other Umbreon has glowing blue rings, although he is missing a few of his rings.
Missing shiny Umbreon missing rings. That's interesting.
Did you listen to the special episode?
What might intrigue you guys more as players, more than characters, is you see a Glaceon wearing a red bandana
Oh.
as they
Oh,
dash
no.
out
Oh,
to the
no.
side door.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And the three dog-like Pokemon rush out the side, making their escape.
So wait, so what?
With
happened to
Walter
the
and Tal.
Zangoose?
Walter.
Zangoose isn't there right now.
You just dropped Walter off, that's all.
They made their way out through the side. Did they all go out the same
Yes.
way?
You can see there's another hallway to the left.
To the left, inside the room.
Side of the room, yes. But as So, as the 4 Pokemon inside the room make their escape, that is where we're going to end this episode, with Walter disappearing once and for all. And apparently, according to them, they're heading to Hawkeye. So, that is where we will pick up next time.
I just remembered what Hawkeye was. I thought you were talking about a person.
Hawkeye. Wait,
I thought you were talking about a person, like that was their name.
Nope.
Is Hawkeye in Ventus?
So, yes, you guys are in the Ventus state.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
That makes sense because birds.
Before I forget it, we do have someone who works here who may have a key to this door before we try to go breaking down this door.
Well, that is going to have to wait until next episode. I've been Dakota, your PM, your DM, your GM.
And I've been Evelyn, playing Hikaru.
I've been Eli, playing Bruce.
I've been Shawn, who played Sammy, who regrettably tackled a door.
You say played like he died.
Sorry. And I've been Shawn, playing Sammy, who regrettably tackled that door and probably shouldn't have.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.